Man, living in Dallas, Texas can definitely be good, but not everybody thinks that. A lot of people, believe it or not, they're actually choosing to leave Dallas, Texas. Yeah, I know, right? Dallas is one of the best places that you can possibly live, in my opinion. But check out this video to see exactly the top 5 reasons why people are choosing to leave Dallas in the year 2022. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. I'm getting to it right now. What is going on? What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Dre with the Making Moves group in Dallas, Texas. And if this is your first time watching the channel, you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, eating, and chilling in Dallas, Texas, gotta hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to be the first to know when me and Brandy upload a new video. And listen, guys, people contact us each and every day wanting to get more information about moving and relocating here. So if you're one of those people who are looking to purchase a home in Dallas, Texas, give us a call, shoot us a text, or simply send us an email. We got your back when moving to Dallas. Without further ado, we're gonna get to the meat, the bread, the butter of this conversation as to why people are leaving Dallas in the year 2022. So the first reason why people are leaving is because Dallas is too freaking big. Yeah, so if you're from a small town and you're not used to the big city vibes, the skyscraper, the tower high buildings, the luxury apartments literally on every block, then this may not be the place for you. And a lot of people are feeling that. The highways are big, the traffic is horrible sometimes depending on what highway you are. And Dallas, Texas, there are so many freaking highways. I remember I lived in the Tidewater area of Virginia, and we only had like 3 major highways. Here is wraparounds. I don't know what you call it, but dang, I really forgot it. Really lost my train of thought. But they have like so many different highways, like highways stacked on top of each other. If y'all know what those are called, please drop a comment to let me know what that's called. But so many highways stacked on each other, and it can be overwhelming, it can be confusing, and sometimes you actually may hop on a toll road on accident and it may cost you $30 just for that one trip. So it's so confusing. I remember my first time getting here, I was so lost, and I was, it's like driving in New York for the first time. It's like you're going slow and all these cars like zoom, 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 and that's just like basically what it's like living here. A lot of people think it's like that cowboy feel, that westernized feel. We have that I don't know, like we have that howdy cowboy atmosphere, and yeah, it's like that in certain parts, but it's not like that. It's very modern here in Dallas, Texas, and a lot of people don't understand that when they move here, so they get overwhelmed. This is too big. This is not for me. And personally, myself, I love it here just because the opportunities. Yeah, being in a small town is not as confusing, but the opportunities for growth, especially Dallas being one of the largest metroplex in the US, speaks volumes. Everybody's moving here. All the top companies are moving here. We have some of the best suburbs, some of the best school districts in the state of Texas. I mean, it's a lot to love living in Dallas, but some people, they just can't get over that big city feel. Now, this is where I come into place for number 2. A lot of people, when they move to Dallas, Texas, they move to the wrong place. Yeah, I know, right? The wrong place. So, a lack of research, not knowing where you want to live, not knowing the vibe, just settling for the cheapest place that you see on Zillow or apartments.com because it's overwhelming. But at this point, if you are one of those people who have this fear, definitely got to reach out to us because that's what we specialize in. We may not be able to get you into an apartment, but we have a lot of vendors that we work with that can help you relocate here. But if you're looking to purchase and you don't want to spend the wrong amount of money living in the wrong area, we got you. We get that all the time. But a lot of people, they move here, I hate this area, and they let that determine their they let that leave a bitter taste in their mouth as to what they experienced in Dallas, Texas. Like Dallas, Fort Worth. There are so many different vibes here, so many different suburbs. Literally anything that you want besides like a California, New York vibe, like it's here. It's here. We got that big city vibe, big highways. We got some country towns. We got some more slow towns. We got some hippie towns. We got some more urban towns. Like Dallas literally have everywhere, but you got to do your research. And if you don't want to do your research and you want us to help you, then definitely got to reach out to us because we got you. And this is not a sales pitch by any means, but our end goal is to make sure that we stop you from making the wrong decision. And because we love Dallas here, we honestly do, and we want you to love Dallas. And just because you moved to the wrong place, that can definitely be something that's prevented. Schedule a call with us. We go over the map, we go over everything. But the only way that you can get that information is you got to reach out to us. So another reason why people are moving from Dallas, because everybody's moving here. Everybody is moving to Dallas because it's the top place to be in the year 2022. So many people are moving here, like I said, and the Texans, they don't like it at all. Whenever I make content, they're like, no bro, you're making it worse for us. When all actuality, it's the companies who are moving here that are making it worse for everybody. You got these big name companies, they bring all these people here, and the locals, they do not like that. Whenever I post something, they're like, bro, stop, don't give away all these gems. They think that people moving here is increasing the prices of homes, but it's actually increasing everywhere. So no matter where you move, it's going to increase. So if you are one of those people who are thinking about moving leaving out of Dallas, I'm sorry. We got a lot of people moving here, and it's not because of me. My little videos ain't doing nothing for nobody. I hope they are helping people move here, but it's not causing the mass exodus of people entering Dallas, Texas. So the fourth reason why everybody's leaving Dallas is because they have the wrong misconception of what Dallas is really like. They think it's just they think that it's not a big city. And I had the same thing. I was like, oh, Dallas is boring. Like, who wants to live in Dallas? Like, what did Dallas have to offer? You got all these big flashy cities in Texas. You got Houston, you got Austin, you got San Antonio. Like, why would I ever choose Dallas, Texas? And I was the same way. I lived in Houston for 7 months, and I was like, oh, Dallas is like the ugly stepsister. But no, people, like, they're blown away when they move here. Like, they think Dallas is cheap when it's really not. Like, it's expensive. Don't move to Texas if you think you're gonna be paying $1,100 in rent. Like, it's not happening. Rent's going up everywhere. Just because everything's bigger and better in Texas, the rent is not bigger and better here. I can promise you that. If you want somewhere that's nice, you want to live somewhere that's comfortable, you're gonna have to pay money for it. And I apologize, and I know everybody ain't got it like that. I don't have it like that, honestly. But I just want to make sure we're all on the same page when we're talking about expectations when moving here. But yeah, if you guys have found any value, at all from this video, definitely gotta hit that like button. Drop a comment if you have any questions about what it's like living in Dallas. Let me know. But right now we are going to get to the most important one, which is number 5 on the list: high property taxes. People are choosing not to move to Dallas or leave Dallas because of the property taxes. And yes, we have some of the highest property taxes in the state of Texas, in the US, because we don't pay state income taxes, right? And that comes with the territory. A lot of people think because the houses are cheap in Texas, they got to make it up somewhere, and the property taxes can cost you an additional $5,000, $10,000 a year, which can definitely increase your monthly payments on your mortgage. So that's definitely one thing that you need to be looking out for, especially in Texas. They are building up everywhere. They have all these new master plan communities, these mud districts, and with these mud districts comes high property taxes. If you want to live in a nice area, you definitely have to pay those property taxes to be able to live in that nice area. You want that. You want to live in a place where the grass is green all the time, they got the landscaping everywhere, then that's what you're paying for. So don't be alarmed when you're paying these high property taxes. I do understand that everybody got pockets and you're looking out for your best interest, but if you do have any questions about the property taxes, reach out to us. We know mortgage professionals. We can break down everything that has to do with property taxes, but the thing that you got to do is reach out to us. reach out to us, ask us any questions. But those property taxes, we had a buyer in Arizona. They chose not to move the property tax, not to move here because the property taxes were so freaking high. Like when we're talking about, it's more, the houses in Arizona are more expensive, but they were saving more money by choosing to stay in Arizona because the property taxes were a lot less in Arizona versus staying here. So just because the houses are cheap, like we want to provide value to you, right? So just because the houses are cheap here doesn't mean that you're still saving a ton of money. So those property taxes, it might look good when you first buy the house, but that after come year 2, year 3, when the equity and the value of the home goes up, guess what? The property taxes goes up as well, and that's something that you gotta be prepared for when you move to Dallas. So if you have any other questions about what it's like living in Dallas, Texas, check out one of these videos to see exactly what you need to know before you move here. It was a pleasure, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.